Hey, this is some hobbies I've tried after work, decompress. Looks like somebody got clipped right here. The exit to my parking lot. I kind of want to talk today about the military and veterans and some of the issues that veterans are facing today in regards to really everything. Mental health, financial hardships, health care, I mean, the whole kit and caboodle. I am personally a veteran of 16 years. I'm currently in the inactive ready reserves, and I have been trying to completely separate from the military for the last 4 years or so, and I'm really caught in a real catch-22. I deal with severe PTSD in regards to the military. I actually recorded a episode of the podcast yesterday and decided not to send it because first off, I wasn't in the best frame of mind. I was having a bit of a psychological breakdown. And second of all, I committed a number of crimes in the military doing the podcast. It was a little overboard. I endorsed political candidates, told political leaders that they could go fuck themselves. Kind of a whole lot of things that could get me in trouble in the military. And my goal is to separate as amicably as possible, but I feel that at this point I have done so much within the system to try to get away from this racist, violent, fucking psychologically damning organization. I feel like I'm an abused wife trying to get away from her husband, and everyone just keeps saying, I think you just gotta take it, you know, maybe try cooking better dinner and he won't beat the shit out of you, you know, it really feels like that. I told my wife yesterday that the feeling I had after this emotional breakdown that I had was the emotion that I personally empathize with when people talk about how they feel after they've been raped. I feel like I am a victim of a violent assault every time I have to deal with the military. And, you know, at some point maybe I'll tell some stories of my time in the military, because there's some really fucked up stories that, I mean, they're screwed up, but at the same time, the confederacy of dunces that exist and that I have worked for, and the sheer ridiculousness of many of the situations I have been are really fucking funny until you realize, that also, in addition to these ridiculous situations happening, we're allowed to kill people. You know, we're having these shenanigans with loaded weapons, and at any point we might just start shooting people, which kind of turns these otherwise hilarious stories into terrifying situations. But I guess in the long run, what I'm trying to say is, if you are considering joining the military, really think about it, because they do not care about you. They will not provide the financial security that you might think you will be getting out of it. The college, the argument, I joined the military originally to get money for college. I was a destitute, poor 18-year-old kid, and my options were to join the military or start committing crimes, start dealing drugs, start stealing things, because I had nothing. I had like absolutely zero is the starting point of my adult life. And I also wanted and still do want to be a good person. And so I crunched the numbers, and at the time I thought that, you know what, I would do less harm in the world if I joined the military than I would if I just tried to claw my way out of poverty in a more traditional sense. And in hindsight, that's not what happened. I spread far more evil and destruction and pain and misery and ruined more people's lives by joining the military than I would have done if I had just gotten a job working construction and dealing drugs on the side. Hands down, that would have been the more moral decision. And frankly, I probably would have been in a better frame of mind. I probably would have had a far more stable life. I might even have been better off financially if I had taken that course of action than if I had given 16 years to the military. It's a no-brainer for me. I will tell anyone who is talking about wanting to join the military not to do it, that they will be flushing their lives down the drain ultimately, that they will be wasting every year that they're in the military working for fucking idiots, people who are not the brightest people in the world, especially people as those ranks go up. Like, you run into greater and greater levels of sheer incompetency because these people are just riding that train to their 20 years so that they can get a pension. I'm a great example. Like, I ended up leaving wherever I am right now, trying to leave the military as a sergeant first class, which is a pretty decent rank. It's a senior non-commissioned officer. And I had no business being a sergeant first class. Like, I just sort of made sure all of my stuff was done and didn't fuck up. Like, I did not, in my opinion, I did not merit the promotion that I had. I didn't even put in for the last promotion that I received. I received a phone call from somebody saying, "Hey, congratulations on the promotion and coming back to your old unit." And I was flabbergasted. I was like, what? I had to have a conversation with my wife because she made me leave that unit because of the nature of the work that I did. And they're like, "You're getting promoted and you're coming back." And I was like, I don't fucking know if I want that. And at the end, we were like, you know what? Like, we can just do a couple more years, and we'll just do it. And even there, they screwed me. They screwed me over even on that. And I'm so done. I want out so bad. Like, I'm willing to do just about anything short of something that would put me in jail or give me an outright dishonorable discharge, because that counts the same as a felony. And I'm not interested in flushing away more of my life for this stupid fucking organization. But I don't, like, if they want to demote me, like, I give a fuck. Make me a private. Okay? Do it. I dare you? Like, I mean, I don't care. Like, all of the military leadership is a bunch of fucking retards and assholes. The political leadership that runs it are beholden to corporate interests who just want to bring Google to Iraq and give Halliburton massive contracts for rebuilding a country that we destroyed. And it's all surrounded in this umbrella of let's murder brown people. Like that is the fuel that fuels this whole thing. Is we're going to go into a country and we're going to murder brown people whether they deserve it or not. And we're going to create some insurgents by killing the parents of these people, and then we're going to be like, I don't understand why the terrorists hate us so much. I understand exactly why the terrorists hate us so much. I'm part of the reason why the terrorists hate us so much. Like, and for that, if you are a terrorist out there and you're listening to this, like a member of Al-Qaeda, a member of ISIS, I apologize to you, okay? I apologize for the things that my country has done, that I have done as a currently serving Sergeant First Class in the United States Army. Okay? And if they want to say that that's me giving aid and comfort to the enemy, they're not an enemy of mine. Okay? Like, we killed Osama bin Laden. All right? We destroyed Afghanistan. We destroyed Iraq. We're trying to destroy Syria. We supported the overthrow of Gaddafi and saw that guy get murdered on film by his own people because he wanted to try and get his country off of the petrodollar system. Like, this is not what I fucking signed up for, okay? Like, I didn't sign up for Hillary fucking Clinton to come in and be like, my State Department destroyed Libya. Dude, there are fucking slave markets in Libya now. Thanks a lot, Hillary fucking Clinton, okay? You fucking monster bitch, you know? And then we have, you know, like, Trump's no better. Don't come at me saying that I'm like a Trump supporter or anything. Like, he's our president. Like, I kind of like the fact that he terrifies the shit out of everyone else. But, you know, it's like, I'm going to pull us out of Syria. Or not, because, like, my fucking corporate masters are threatening to impeach me over it or some bullshit. Like, you know, every single one of these presidents runs on, we're going to end the war in Afghanistan. And they don't do shit. They don't do shit about it. Okay? If you were born on September 11th, 2001, that's 9/11 for you that aren't able to put the pieces together. If you were born on that date, you can be serving in Afghanistan right now. Like, I did not fucking go to fight these wars so that my fucking kids can be fighting the same goddamn war for the same goddamn idiots and the same goddamn corporate fucking overlords. Like, wake the fuck up, people, okay? Do not support the military, okay? Don't support it. Don't fucking call people heroes, okay, just because they served in the military. Don't do it, because what you do is you're perpetuating this lie to impressionable young adults, okay, and children, okay? Your children see you saying to a veteran, thank you for your service, okay? And they think that it's an admirable profession. And I'm telling you right now, from somebody who is in the profession currently, there is nothing admirable about it, okay? It's murder for money for the elites. That's it. Like, that's what being in the military is, okay? It's you killing the people who Raytheon and Boeing and all these other military industrial complex corporations who give the money to every politician. I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. They're all getting that money. And they're saying, hey, these people in Syria, we can kill them, and the American people won't give a shit. Okay? They won't care. We can go kill people in Yemen. The American people won't care. Okay? So let's go fucking kill those people. Let's send our children to go murder brown people in these foreign countries so that we can sell more bombs and stuff to the US government and we can make our billions of dollars in profit. Like, that's why it's happening. And if you have another reason why it's happening, 9/11, like we need to defeat terrorism, guess what? We have created more fucking terrorism in this country, for the world. We've brought Europe and Asia into this fucking conflict. Okay? By our actions. And it's wrong. It's wrong for our children. It's wrong for our nation. It's wrong for our economy. It's wrong for what's good for like us as individuals. We're going to have 2 generations. Okay? We thought World War I veterans had a bad problem with PTSD. We called them the lost generation. Okay? And then we did the same thing in World War II, and they had their own problems. Okay? If you think that those 2 situations were bad, at least there was some sort of justifications for both those. World War I, we didn't know better. Okay? Like, it was a monstrous mistake. Everyone can agree with it. It was a stupid war. World War II, like, we can debate the reasons for it, but we did fight the Nazis, okay? Like, I don't know, maybe that was a stupid fucking war too, but I can get behind the idea of killing Nazis. I have a Jewish wife, I have a Jewish daughter, okay? And I would fucking kill some Nazis, okay? You can't, like, 9/11 happened, okay? We killed Osama bin Laden, and we have killed millions of brown people, okay? And I keep using the term brown people because it's been millions of Iraqis, hundreds of thousands of Afghanis, probably millions of, like, the UN just reported that by the time the Yemen genocide is over, there will be 3 million people dead from starvation, okay? Like, I'll tell you what, 3,000 of our dead for 3 million, 4 million dead brown people, brown Muslims. That's the whole, like, let's call it what it is. Okay? 4 million, 5 million brown Muslims. I think we're square. Okay? Like, we've killed Osama bin Laden. We've killed Saddam Hussein. We've arrested all of their, like, cohorts. Like, it's fair. We're done. Okay? Like, we need to end this shit. Okay? And that is something that I am not afraid to say as a U.S. service member serving right now. I feel comfortable putting out on the record that we need to stop killing our children for their fucking power. Okay? Not for fighting terrorism, not for any of that stuff. For their power. So, that's it. If you have any comments, you know, you want to call me out for being wrong on something, leave it in the comments below. I don't know, I guess subscribe. I'm going to keep doing these. Hopefully, I'm really waiting for somebody to actually watch one of these videos, because that'd be cool. Like, if you're the first person to watch my video, also please comment and let me know what you think, because it sounds to me like I'm just ranting, but that's kind of the whole point, is I'm just giving you what grinds my gears at the end of my day of work. Yeah, so I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.